Su Qingwan, someone has come to redeem you. Come with me. The heavy iron door opened, and the bright light invaded, piercing her eyes, enduring the discomfort. Su Qingwan stood up excitedly, having not eaten for a day. She felt dizzy and quickly grabbed the wall to steady herself. Hurry up! Stop wasting time, the person commanded menacingly, stumbling. Su Qingwan followed the man upstairs, and at the entrance of the office, she heard her fiancé's voice. 1 billion for one person. I'll take her with me, her fiancé said. Overjoyed, Su Qingwan pushed open the door, saying, Jintian, I knew you would come to save me. Before she could finish her sentence, she saw her sister, Su Lin. In Jintian's arms, Su Lin had tears streaming down her face, her clothes disheveled, and her exposed skin bruised. Seeing Su Qingwan, Su Lin trembled in fear and sought refuge in Jintian's embrace. Sister, please don't hit me. I don't like Tianj anymore. I don't want mom and dad either. I want him back for the position of Su family's daughters. Don't hit me, it hurts. Tianj, save me. Jintian held Su Lin tenderly, kissing her dirty forehead to calm her down. Baby, don't be afraid. I won't let her hurt you anymore. Jintian looked at Su Qingwan with a sharp and piercing gaze. Su Qingwan, the Su family has sheltered you for over 20 years, nurtured you into a talent, but you showed no gratitude. Instead, you deceived Lin Lin and sold her to scammers in the park. Truly, a child born of bad blood. Your genes are tainted by their rotten blood. You Ray, truly disgusting. Su Qingwan was completely caught off guard, as she never expected her usually gentle and close sister, Su Lin, to betray her. That's not true. Su Lin said she wanted to come here to write her graduation thesis and wanted me to bring her. Before she could finish her sentence, Su Lin's crying interrupted her. Tianj, don't blame sister. I asked her to bring me here. I sold sisters to them. I caused these wounds on myself. Andy invited this man who tried to assault me. It has nothing to do with sister. In an instant, Jintian's gaze pierced through Su Qingwan's shirt. I didn't. Su Qingwan's explanation was cut short by her slapped across her face. She was knocked to the ground, her ears ringing, and a taste of blood in her mouth. Su Qingwan covered her face, looking at the man she had loved for 10 years, for the first time. He seemed so unfamiliar, so heartless, so terrifying. You believe her, but not me? Su Qingwan asked, suppressing her tears. Jintian sneered. At this point, you still show no remorse. I merely lightly slapped you, and you feigned unconsciousness. It's clear that behind my back, you've been bullying Lin Lin, then acting innocent, making us misunderstand Lin Lin. Su Qingwan felt utterly wrong, full of grievances. I didn't do it, believe me. Jintian couldn't have bothered to say another word to her and turned to the person in charge. I'll pay you an extra 10 million. Let her suffer a bit. Just don't kill her. The person in charge never thought they would receive such acknowledgement of money without the need for elaborate scams. He grinned, eyes narrowed. Don't worry, Mr. King. I'm skilled at torturing people, especially delicate beauties like her. Jintian nodded, carrying Su Lin. He walked past Su Qingwan, looking down at her with disdain. Su Qingwan, as an adult, you should take responsibility for your actions. You dared to bring Lin Lin to Myanmar, and now you'll face the consequences. With that, he signaled, and the door to the luxurious car was closed. Su Qingwan desperately reached for Jintian's clothes. As she was about to reach him, Jintian's bodyguard kicked her away. Her body weightless, she crashed onto the hard cement floor. Su Qingwan struggled to her feet, tears streaming, and chased after him. Jin Tian, don't leave me behind, in her frenzied state. She called in sickly due to her tears and ran directly down the staircase. Dazed from the impact, she collided with a solid object. Finally coming to a stop, warm blood trickled down her forehead, flowing down her cheeks. Su Qingwan paid no attention to it and only knew that if she didn't catch Jin Tian, her life would be over. She crawled to her feet, ignoring everything else, and rushed out the door. She saw Jin Tian carrying Su Lin getting into a luxurious car parked in front of the gate. Su Qingwan ran towards them, grabbing Jin Tian's clothes. Just as she was about to reach them, she was kicked away by Jin Tian's bodyguard, her body weightless. She fell onto the hard cement floor. Ignoring the pain, Su Qingwan used her hands and feet to crawl towards Jin Tian. Jin Tian, don't leave me behind. The bodyguard released the grip on her ankle, and she, like a helpless ant, struggled in place, unable to move an inch. Su Lin cuddled in Jin Tian's arms, softly saying, "Tian, sister was just jealous that you like him. She didn't intentionally bring people to assault me. Take sister with us." Jin Tian hugged Su Lin tightly, lovingly kissing her lips. "Fool, how can you be so kind-hearted? Do you know what kind of place Myanmar is? If I had arrived a second later, those bastards would have defiled you." Since Su Qingwan carefully orchestrated this show, let her finish it herself. With that, he gestured, and the car door was closed. Su Qingwan, seeing that Jin Tian was leaving, desperately struggled. "Jin Tian, I don't love you anymore. I promise I'll break off the engagement. Leave the Su family. Never come back. Please don't leave me. I beg you." Unable to move, she crawled to her feet and knelt down, kowtowing to Jin Tian, no matter how much she pleaded. The luxurious car left without a moment's hesitation. The bodyguard released his grip on her leg, and she, disregarding the pain, crawled forward towards Jin Tian. "Jin Tian, I don't want to be abandoned." Jin Tian's bodyguard stomped on her ankle, and like a helpless ant, she struggled helplessly, unable to move an inch. Su Lin nestled in Jin Tian's arms and said softly, "Tian, sister was just jealous of your affection for me. She didn't arrange for anyone to assault me intentionally. Take sister with us." Jin Tian tightened his grip around Su Lin, indulgently kissing her lips. "Fool, why are you so kind-hearted? Do you know what kind of place Myanmar is? If I arrived a second later, those scumbags would have violated you." Since Su Qingwan orchestrated this place so carefully, let her finish it on her own. With those words, he made a hand gesture, and the car door closed. Su Qingwan, seeing Jin Tian was leaving, struggled desperately. "Jin Tian, I don't love you anymore. I promise to break off the engagement. Leave the Su family. Never come back. Please don't leave me. I beg you." Unable to move, she crawled to her feet and knelt down, repeatedly kowtowing to Jin Tian. No matter how much she pleaded, the luxurious car left without hesitation. The bodyguard released his grip on her leg, and she, in pain, used her hands and feet to crawl towards Jin Tian. "Jin Tian, don't abandon me." The bodyguard's laughter, like sharp knives, pierced through her body. "How should we deal with this woman, manager? A woman with brains and looks. Definitely talented. We'll send her to Leech, as long as Leech is satisfied. The rest of us can expect promotions and getting rich, even marriage." The men laughed cynically, their voices like sharp blades. "It hurts. It hurts."